What's going on, everybody? I appreciate all of you that were hanging out, waiting for the stream to start. Ended up starting 30 minutes sooner. I got everything done, got home in time to get everything situated before the 4:30 Mountain Time marks. We started 30 minutes early. I appreciate those of you, like I said, that made it in time to catch the start of the show. For those of you watching the replay, definitely hit that thumbs up, subscribe, and turn on all notifications. And we have to start this thing off right. So I am wearing the Parfum Pure Perfume, as it's called on the box, of Club de Nuit Intense Man. So this is a big, gigantic 150 ml bottle. Been a little while since I wore it. I forgot how good this one is. I have 5 sprays around the neck, which is plenty because I left my arms free for the 2 fragrances we're going to be discussing today. And a little bit earthy, candied lemon, still has that smokiness, the fruitiness. Like it's a close second for me to the limited edition Parfum. The limited edition Parfum is still my favorite version of this fragrance, but this is a close second. I am a fan of this one. I certainly am. The Parfum Pure Perfume. I do have a full review on it if you want to hear more, but that's what I'm rocking today. Let's see what everybody's wearing today before we jump into this. Climatic, good to see you. RJD's wearing Vanilla Vibes by Juliet Has a Gun. Off to watch the Padres and Angels trading the 114-degree heat here. The desert 70-degree beach weather. Wow, that's impressive. Jared, what's going on? Wearing Coco Loco and Coconut Daiquiri. Currently at the beach, just chilling. Joel's in the house wearing Fragrance World Pepper So Spicy. Love the name. What's going on, Nick? Good to see you. Light Blue Intense. Club de Nuit Intense Man, the EDT. Antonio went similar thought process here. I did leave the EDT out. That has not been packed yet. I have all my versions of Club de Nuit Intense Man out because I don't want to pack them just yet. I want to wear them again before they're gone for the next couple of weeks, before I set everything up once I get to Florida. So this is the one that's been the longest since I've worn. That's why I decided to wear this one, because I wore the EDT a few weeks ago. Limited edition Parfum, I debated on wearing today, and I was like, it's been longer since I've wore this. Let me wear this. So nice to reach back for it. Eternal Coffee. I will be doing that haul video with those 4 fragrances. That includes that this week. They're right there. The last haul that I did, it was 8 fragrances, but I split it into 4 and 4. So I do 2 videos. So because when I do these haul videos, unboxing first impressions, they tend to be pretty long videos because we're kind of diving and exploring the scent for the first time. So they tend to be long videos. So if I can limit them by less fragrances, it's probably a better idea. And when it's 2 or 3, maybe we'll do live streams and stuff like that, like we're doing today. Try to mix it up a little bit because I know not everybody wants to watch the super long videos. Even these live streams, this is going to be about an hour. Not everybody's going to want to watch this. It's all good. Randy, what's going on? Testing out the new Hugo jeans today. It's actually nice, like juniper mixed with woods and spice. That sounds like something I would like. That sounds like something I would like, Randy. That's for certain. Let's see. We're in Atlantique. I'm assuming Aqua Atlantique. Good stuff. What's going on, Dan? We're in Polo Blue Gold Blend. A lot of people's favorite in the line. It's edged out by the Parfum by that much for me. It was my favorite until I got the Parfum. Bulgari Aqua. Awesome fragrance, especially being a Florida man such as yourself. Awesome fragrance for the situation. Scroll down. Williams wearing Galloway. I should wear that. I'm not packing it yet. That's one that's going to stay out for at least another week. About 5th of the fragrances packed at this point. There's still close to 1,000 fragrances out. Like I definitely have way more than 1,000, guys. I got a lot of fragrances out still. And for the last 3 days, we've been packing. We packed a few hundred at this point, several hundred at this point. So I have way more than 1,000 than I thought. Like several hundred more than I thought, because I haven't done a count. But going through it, it's like, wow, I have more than I thought I had. It's outrageous. I know that's off topic, but 37 people in the room so far, 18 likes. If you don't mind, hit that thumbs up for me. I figure we're probably not going to have a real big crowd. Anytime I do these targeted niche live streams, typically don't get a big crowd because A, they're not affordable. So first and foremost, that eliminates a giant chunk of my live stream audience. They're not affordable fragrances. Well, actually, they are. I paid $41 for this. But because they're niche is the main thing. They're not super popular. It's more of an enthusiast house, So I figured we wouldn't have too big of a crowd. In 2 days, we'll buy some more fragrances. Hey, man, I get it. Totally get it. Rocking tobacco and tonka bean today. Excellent, excellent choice. I sparked a bit of debate with that one today. I started the video off with what I thought was a great spot to start. So those of you that are here that are channel members, thank you for voting for that. That was a fun video to do because, yeah, those all smell much higher quality than what you're going to pay for them. And we started it off with tobacco and tonka bean. CH Bad Boy. I've never tried the original. Just a little Parfum and Cobalt. That's the only two I've ever tried. Very underrated line. So Greenwater and Caraco Bay should be here later in the week. And then we have, I'm assuming it's Velours is how you say that. It's S-U-D, but Velours, that's what it's a fresh fragrance. And then Velours Boisé, which is a whiskey and woods fragrance. I bought these two. Of course, I looked at the note breakdown, but decided to pull the trigger on them. Like I said, this was 41. I bought these from Fragrance Buy. It was 41 bucks for this 50 ml. It's going to be plenty. The 100 ml was like 60 bucks. I have Caraco Bay and Greenwater coming from the brand. It's coming from France. That's why it's taking so long to come in. But I was like, I don't want to keep waiting. Let me get some more. Let me buy some that I want to check out. Let's see what the house is all about, you know? Man, I haven't been able to be live in a few days. Remember, I had an announcing gig. Went with 1 Million Elixir. Scent of the day is Perry Ellis Aqua Extreme. Excellent choice. I haven't tried Perry Ellis Aqua Extreme, but 1 Million Elixir was a damn good choice. Aqua de Joe Parfum. Oh, you're killing the game again. This man has a serious collection, by the way. I follow him on IG. Man's got some badass fragrances. That man's serious about his fragrance game. Glad to have you here. King Blue looks so good. I haven't looked at the notes, but I love the name. I've seen some posts on IG. I just didn't really read the post, kind of scrolling through kind of thing. But the name obviously intrigues me. I don't know if it's actually a blue fragrance from them. If it is, I'm going to need it. But I need to take a look at the notes. Supposed to say lime, juniper woods, and spice. It auto-corrected, but even just juniper woods and spice. I mean, hell, that sounds like walking the path of something like Coach Open Road without the lime. Even with the lime. I think that's actually... Does it remind you of Coach Open Road? Because seeing these notes, that's what comes to mind for me. Does it have any relation to you? Lamal Popeye. I've always wanted to get that one. That or the Superman flanker. Torino 21. It's been so long since I smelled it. I have a decant of it lying around somewhere. Only sprayed it one time and never revisit. I don't even remember what it smelled like. It's in my watch list. Ross, you opened my eyes to some affordable niche. I can now see the difference between clones and better oil. Look, you guys know, if you're regulars on the channel, I can appreciate a lot of these clones and affordable Middle Eastern fragrances more so than a lot of these other clones. They do a great job for the money, but there's no real comparison when it comes to the affordable niche. Your Acqua di Parmas, Mancera is not the highest quality out there, but there's still some damn good fragrance, Mancera and Montal. And then I have high expectations for something like Jacques Fath because from discounters, you can get these really cheap too. There's Juliet Has a Gun you can get affordably. They have really good oils in their fragrances and so on. You can have quality perfumery for under $100 USD if you look in the right places from some really well-renowned brands. Jacques Fath's an old brand that's been around for a long, long time. You know, prime example, Acqua di Parma, been around a long, long time. There's some good stuff out there. I'm not knocking the clones, and especially the affordable Middle Eastern stuff. It's all the rave right now, and I get it. There's some I really, really enjoy. But I mean, for a little bit more money, you can get some good niche. You really can. It's awesome that there's variety, this much variety out there. There's something for everybody in perfumery. Scent of the day, sadly, it's good stuff. Duck, what's going on? Bond number 9, Scent of Peace. It's good stuff. Kind of smells like Aventus. We're both kind of smelling like Aventus today. Same name. Just look him up under the same name. Climatic, same name. Just got Lodisi Vetiver. It's 50 bucks on Joma. I want to know what you think when you get it. It's not going to blow your mind. Like, oh my God, I've never smelled anything like it. It's just really enjoyable to wear. First impressions is one thing, but the wearing experience is such a joy. It's an easy, just don't have to think about it kind of fragrance. It's not the best release of the year, but like I've said a couple of times, it's quietly one of, because it's not really getting a whole lot of love outside of people that have just rolled the dice and bought it. That's who's been recommending it to me in the live chats. Like, I just bought this. You need to try it. You would like it. I do really like it. It's absolutely going to be in the top 10 designer releases of the year for me. It will be in that video because the wearability on it is just so high. It's one of the better fresh vetiver, watery vetivers I've smelled, period. It's just a really enjoyable wearing experience. I hope you like it, Randy. Let me know what you think. Interesting. My wife wore light blue for women yesterday, actually. So they only have like that one, and I forgot what others left in stock at Fragrance Spot. Like everybody bought up the Jacques Fath stuff. Never fails. Always somebody blowing by. Vetiver Gris, that might be the other one. Loden is also good, and Velours, love Velours Boisé, which we're going to start with the fresh one first, and then we'll go into Velours Boisé. Dry down, yes, a bit, but I can tell what it reminds me of yet. But it's my favorite Hugo so far, so that's fair. Molinard, good point, Joseph. That's another one for anywhere from $40 to $70. There's so much of it. I'm wearing Lavande either tomorrow or Wednesday. Like it was going to be Coco Loco and Lavande today and tomorrow, but I moved them down one because I wanted to wear this today. But Lavande, incredible lavender fragrance. Fig is the best aquatic fig I've ever smelled. Even better than Aqua. I like it more than Aqua Sextius. Big fan of Aqua Sextius. But I still, Molinard Fig is the one for me. I want to explore their patchouli fragrance, and there's a lot to get from them. That's affordable too. Thank you for reminding me of Molinard. Good point, Joseph. That's my wheelhouse too. That's majority of the niche I buy. But the prices have skyrocketed. That's what I've seen, like original green water. Looking at chat the other day, Jared and Kyler, Rock Zaharoff, Pour Homme Summer 2013. I saw that recently somewhere. I want to say Fragrance By had it. Caraco based. You keep praising it. I have such high expectations for it when it comes in. Good to see you. Return Carlisle and Leighton today. Just couldn't get into it. Damn. I did keep Sedley and Percival. Well, I mean, doesn't get much more versatile than those two. It's hard to not like those two, but sorry to hear you didn't like Carlisle and Leighton. There's such good cold weather fragrances from them. At least I think so. I'm so excited about that one. It's going to be it's a tropical fragrance from them. I believe Frangipani is like at the heart of it, that creamy yellow floral with all these, tropical notes and everything. I'm so excited. I'm so excited to try it. Dior Dune today. Damn. Coming in with the heavy hitters from Armaf called Ventana. I'm sure everyone knows what it's clone of by now. Yeah. I believe that's the one, this Sauvage, right? Atkinson's Robinson Bear. What a good freshie. Never tried that. They're actually not all that expensive either. You can get those like on the higher end of the pricing that Joel was talking about, right over $100 some odd Canadian. That's not bad. I'm late. Thought it was 6. So I moved it 30 minutes because I was able to get started a little earlier. Summer Vibes 4. That's what I'm talking about. And the entire human race. There you go. Almost like a mix of Bohemian Lime, which I haven't tried yet, and Open Road maybe, but you put me on to L'Odyssey Vetiver. I love easy to wear vetiver. So then you're going to love this. If that's your jam, if you like easy to wear fresh vetiver, you're absolutely going to enjoy this. It's very well composed. Again, it's nothing groundbreaking. It's nothing miraculous. It's just a joy to wear. It's one of those that I put in that hyper. You guys hear me talk about hyper versatile. It's in that tier. It's in that tier. It's good for everything. Good for everything. Decent quality, decent performance. It's a good release. They did really well with that. I've gotten several from Vinba in the past. A few of them came from Vinba. I've gotten some from Steve from Kingdom Fragrances. Percival and Greenlee came from him. I'm trying to remember because I've got them a few different places. That's the two that come to mind to me. The Vinba and Kingdom was like most of them. Have Fig in front of me now. Let it age and mass. Oh, I've had it for like a year and a half now, something like that. Hit that like button. Put it on the algorithm. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, we don't have a big crowd. I didn't expect a big crowd. When it comes to me talking about niche on a live stream, I never expect a big crowd. Cheapies, designers, Middle Eastern stuff, I expect a crowd, because that's the bulk of my audience. But I'm happy with all 65 of you that are here right now. I appreciate you. But definitely hit that like. We got about half, roughly, likes. Off topic, I really enjoy your segment on the Cologne podcast. You're making great content and contributions everywhere. Well, thank you very much, Jeffrey. I appreciate that. Yeah, that came out about a month ago. They just uploaded it to YouTube. But it came out on Spotify about a month ago. We recorded that like 8 weeks ago, 7 weeks ago, something like that. It's been a while. But yeah, Mike and Ryan, that's some great guys. I love Mike and Ryan. They're awesome. Dolce & Gabbana with One Sport. I never tried it. Love the look of it, though. Like the red on the collar and everything. 10-4. So we're going to go ahead and get into this. We're pretty much to the bottom. What's going on, Montrese? Good to see you. Big man was way stronger than I thought, but in a good way. Already hit that like. All right, guys. So we're going to have to go ahead and jump into this. My frag by score of Dior Homme Parfum, The One Luminous Night. Ooh. You did buy some good stuff. So, like I said, I think we're going to start with Velours, I believe is how it's pronounced. I could be saying it wrong, but we're going to start with the fresh one of the two. We'll go with the heavy boozy fragrance second. But this is my first time experiencing anything from the house. For those of you just jumping on, I bought these from Fragrance Buy a little over a week ago. Before I cut the stickers on the side, as you can see, we'll take a quick look around the box. This is a 50 ml. The line color on the box is the same color as the juice in the pictures anyways. 1.67. There's some info on the bottom. Made in France. The Jacques Fath logo. Like a watermark almost. There you go. You can see it right there. Go ahead and cut this. Here we go. Nice little 50 ml. It's heavy for 50 ml. You see how thick that base is. It's all glass at the bottom. It says Jacques Fath in the glass. Velours, Fath's Essential Collection. It's a parfum. Like a sun-kissed orange design in the glass. I'm going to assume this is a magnetic cap. I just have a feeling it is. There's their logo. It is. Wow, it's a super strong magnetic cap, too. You can shake all you want with this. It ain't coming off. That's a magnetic cap. That atomizer is super long. So there's some heft to it. It's got this like a bead blasted matte finish to the cap. It's pretty hefty. But you heard how loud that is? Let's just pick the bottle up, shall we? That's a serious magnetic cap, guys. All right, let's see what the atomizer looks like. It's okay. That's different. That's exciting, though. It's exciting when it doesn't remind me of something right away. Give it a big, wide spray. It's like a creamy lemon smell. It's fresh, but there's like a creaminess. And it smells like lemon. It's like herbal green, too. A darker green, like a basil almost. Something in the realm of basil is what's coming to mind here. This isn't your modern freshies. This is like timeless masculine gentleman kind of freshie right here. This is the kind of freshie you can wear with a suit. It can dress down, sure, but it has that scent profile, that more serious side to its character. A little spiced. I think there's something like basil. There's some kind of green spice to this that's warming it up a little bit. It's fresh. It's citrusy, a little creamy, but there's like a warm green spice to this. It doesn't remind me of anything specifically, but it fits that classic citrus aromatic style. Think the realm of Eau Sauvage. Doesn't smell exactly like Eau Sauvage, but I think of fragrances like that when I smell this. Even like Danger Parfum Cologne from Roger Parfums. They fit that same theme and same vibe. Let's pull up the notes. Let's do a split screen with Parfumo. Jacques Fath came out in 2016. Average rating, nothing special here. Fresh citrus, green, woody, aquatic. Argentinian lemon, so it was lemon I was smelling. Lavender and green notes. There's fig leaf in here. I'll be damned. Spindrift, don't know what the hell that is. Floral notes, violet. Ambroxan, didn't expect that. Musk and oak moss and cashmere wood. So all of this greenery makes sense. The fig leaf's kind of that strange herbal thing that I'm getting. I bet you that's what it is, this odd woody tone. It's a little creamy. That's got to be the lavender. It's like a creamier smell than it is like soapy or powdery or anything. There's a little powder, but I wouldn't call it a very, very powdery fragrance. But green notes makes a lot of sense here with oak moss. So I guess that's what's giving me the basil feel. Maybe part of green notes is a certain percentage of basil or something, but kind of gives me that feeling. I'm surprised to see spicy's not listed as one of the accords, because I do get a green spicy tone to this one. Aquatic, I can see why it's listed as last, because if at all, you know, but fresh, citrus, green, and woody, the first four make all the sense in the world to me. I would swap out aquatic for spicy because I get a green spice. This is pretty well refined. This is a nice fragrance. This is really nice. Like I said, elegant. This would be a great work fragrance. This would be a great brunch fragrance. This is going to be, I think, 30 years or better. 30-year-olds and better would appreciate this. This doesn't have a youthful vibe, freshy, you know, playful, freshy kind of feel to it. This is a more serious freshy. Not like must dress up, but T-shirt, I think, is a little underdressed for this fragrance, to be completely honest. It's got a class to it. A casual shirt that does kind of fit the vibe, though, I think would be something of a short sleeve button up, hot outside. Not necessarily a Hawaiian shirt, but a short sleeve button up collared shirt, I think, works for this in the summertime. That's kind of the vibe. Khaki shorts above the knee kind of thing. Yeah, I'm digging this. This is good. This is good stuff right here. It actually has some potency, and I gotta get it to focus, but I have quite the oil sheen on my hand. You see all the oil on my hand. I don't know what concentration it is, but if it's an actual parfum, as they're stating, it's 25% or better, because 25% is where pure parfum starts. So it's at least 25% if it is indeed a pure parfum. I'm liking this. I'm telling you, there's some kind of green spice coming through that I don't know what to equate for outside of oak moss. Possibly whatever's in green notes, but I like this quite a bit. That's kind of about what I expected it to be like, though, I have to say. Can't wait for my frag, but I read that one already. Hit the like button. That's what I'm talking about. Mine's about 4 to 5 years old. Talking about his bottle of Figue. Aqua Atlantique, another one wearing Aqua Atlantique. Good to see you, Sean. Carner Barcelona is expensive for no good reason, especially when you compare it to other brands, which are way better and cheaper. So expensive for no good reason where you live. Where we live in North America, the gentleman that was talking about earlier lives in Canada, and I'm in the States. It is not expensive. It's affordable niche. Now, right over $100, but I mean, it's not crazy expensive. So that's a localized thing for you. That is not a worldwide thing. Just want to let you know. Just walked out of TJ Maxx 5 minutes ago with Nautica Voyage, $20. Yeah, it's not 15 like it used to be. It used to be 15 to 17. Now it's more in that $20 range. Inflation, everything's gone up, but at least it didn't go up much. I think $20 for Nautica Voyage. There's still nothing wrong with that. That's, if and when I need to rebuy a bottle, I have no problem buying it for $20. I have not. Good to see you, Montrese. Cinnadday Polo. Another one wearing Polo Blue Gold blend. You and Danimal are wearing the same fragrance today, Montrese. Shout out to Dan. Frost like love those two. I might have to buy them. You would probably like this, Joel. Especially since you've been wearing a lot of spicy fragrances lately. This is fresh, citrus, green spiced, and inherently woody. I think the oak moss is really coming out on my skin. That's why I'm getting such a green, spicy tone. Like it's kind of the main accord that I'm getting now. I like this one a lot. If you like fragrances like Eau Sauvage, what other ones did I mention earlier? Danger Parfum Cologne, stuff. If you like fragrances like that, this is really good. It's $41 US from Fragrance Buy for this 50 ml. It's $41. And this 50 ml is probably going to go a very long way. At least for me, it's definitely going to go a long way. I like it a lot. I like it. I haven't tried their niche fragrances. I'd like to, though. I would like to. I've been slowly diving into Lalique a bit more. So, Ross, I don't own any Niche Honey, but a knee. At least you got the best one first, right? I don't like 100 Silent Ways. I've never tried it. And I'm testing and loving Oolong Cha. Hell yeah. I need one for winter. Would you recommend 100 Silent Ways? Fan Your Flames for sure. I was going to say Fan Your Flames, and then I read you typed it. Fan Your Flames. It is very unique. The way the coconut and rum comes across to me is a crystallized, almost marshmallow-like sweetness. It's very unique the way the coconut comes across to me. Tobacco's robust without being too earthy or smoky. Nice boozy hit, very woody. You get a decent amount of some good quality cedar. It's not that nasty, cheap ass cedar oil. It's a good cedar. That's a great phrase. That one wows me. Justin sold me on that one a long time ago. I know it's kind of a thing to make jokes when I bring Justin up, but Justin sold me on a lot of fragrances over the years, guys. He sold me on that one, and it's very much a wow factor fragrance. I've featured it in video topics like that. That's typically where you see me bring it up. I hold Fan Your Flames in very high regard. That is one I would strong. You and I, like 80 to 90% of the time, are kind of on par with our taste. That one for sure. If you're debating between that and any other one, I would say Fan Your Flames. That's kind of a must from the house. It's at least a must try. I wouldn't say it's a must own. For me, it was, but it's at least a must try. You need to get your nose on that one. There you go. You will love. Tonic Fair Vibes. Be right back. Y'all behave now. There you go. A little bit. Not as much on the aromatic as you would think. It's there. It's clear lavender, but it's a quality lavender, kind of like the fresh cut lavender, kind of like Kajal Ferris. I kind of get a similar vibe to that too. Spicy aromatic, very green. That lemon stands out a bit more in this one though. The citrus definitely jumps out at me. And it's more fresh than it is spicy, but like I keep going back to it because I smell it distinctively. I'm a fan. I'm quite a fan. I haven't smelled that in so long. It might be. It's been so long. I used to have a small decant of that. I'm not sure. I've been wanting to get a bottle of it. I used to enjoy it. I don't remember the scent profile well enough because I only had 2 ml and it spoiled because I didn't wear it fast enough. I only sprayed it a few times. I don't remember the scent profile well enough. Possibly. No, I know you meant for this one. Yeah. People say it is, but I think Harriman Royal Stallion's so much closer in quality and everything. Scratch that autocorrect. Only own Ani about to buy Oolong Cha. Should I get Fan? Yeah, definitely Fan Your Flames. Definitely Fan Your Flames. Oolong Cha, I can't imagine you not liking that. I can't imagine anyone not liking it. I know there's people out there that don't, but it's so few and far between that somebody's not going to like Oolong Cha. But Fan Your Flames, like I said a moment ago on my tangent, is a must try. Yeah, I agree. I echo that sentiment. Coach Green, good stuff. They had all the sizes. They're sold out of the 100 ml tester for the fragrance buy sale, but they still got a 40, 60, and 100 ml available. That went to discounters quick. And it's decent. It's a solid fragrance. It's not special, but it's solid. Okay. Hello, all. I don't know if you meant hello on purpose, but it sounds good to say hello. Leah for granted because saying Velours smells like Aqua Sextius. I don't get near the fig. Near. It's more of a woody fig smell. That's why I say it's so woody. It's not that tart, salted fig of Aqua Sextius. There's some similarity, but Aqua Sextius, I think there's more differences than similarities here. If you look across, like look at Caraco Bay, they say that smells like Aqua Sextius too. You got to take them with a pinch of salt. If you go to Caraco Bay's listing, you're going to see they compare it to Aqua Sextius too. And they're completely different note breakdowns, Caraco Bay and this. So take Fragrantica with a grain of salt, my man. For sure. Oh, yeah, it sold out like a week ago. It sold out right before I put the review out. My first impressions video, it sold out. I'm not going to take full responsibility for it, but I'll take some credit. But it's phenomenal. I featured it in today's video. It's phenomenal. Especially for the money. When it comes back in stock, man, that's one that's worth buying. If you like Dior Home's DNA, that one's worth getting. It's really, really good in my opinion. Interested in that one. Yeah, it'll be back in stock. Just ordered Profumo. Can't wait for it to get here. That's amazing. I want a mint bomb fresh fragrance. Well, give me a price range to work with, and I'll recommend one. Because I got one for several price brackets. Let me know what price bracket you'd like to fall into, sir. 9am Dive or Halloween Man Hero. Ooh, that's tough. How much do you want to smell like Invictus Aqua 2018? Because then you want Halloween Man Hero. 9am Dive is more in the vein of Bleu de Chanel meets YSLY kind of thing. It's more along those lines. Even a little aqua wood from Mancera kind of thing. Like it's an amalgamation of blue fragrances. Whereas Halloween Man Hero is basically a more lavender dominant, soapy lavender for the violet that's in Invictus Aqua 2018. You swap those out and you have pretty much the same fragrance. All right, let's get ahead. We're about to jump into the second one. I hate it when someone calls a fragrance overpriced and recommends a Creed. They need to lay off the crack pipe. There you go. Oh, well, they appreciate you. Brand orange something. Scent of the day, 502 Fragrances Signature Femme. Shout out to Justin. It's my third time joining your lives. This is a great fragrance channel and community. Well, I appreciate that, Daniel. Thank you very much. Okay, thank you, Ross. I realize I typed, I don't like 100 silent ways. I meant Hachivat. Yeah, that's totally. Your autocorrect is just fucking everything up. You don't like Hachivat? You must not be a big fan of oak moss then, because it's kind of an oak moss bomb. If you're not a big fan of oak moss, you might not like this either, because I get a lot of oak moss out of this. But yeah, if you don't like Hachivat, that's typically the way I look at it, is you're just not a big fan of heavy oak moss, because it gets compared to Aventus, and sure, at the top, there's some relation, but boy, once they start to dry, they go different paths. It's all about smoky, earthy, green, and spicy oak moss. Dominant. That's a real Chypre. Way more than, when I say real Chypre, I mean compared to Aventus. Aventus ain't got shit on the Chypre scent profile like Hachivat does. Ooh. Anything lean masculine? Oh, I'm not sure. Italib d'Orange. That's another one that spitting facts, all genres bops. That's another one that you can get for an affordable price. Remarkable People. Underrated, versatile fragrance from them, by the way. I have not tried it yet. Unfortunately. Fragrance World hardwood for those missing mahogany woods. I've never tried Japur. So decants tend to spoil pretty quickly. Usually you get about a year or so out of them most of the time, even if they've been properly decanted with the syringes and everything. Maybe 2 years if you're lucky, because the alcohol is going to evaporate much quicker. Like these are pretty good, but these are screw-on. These lipstick ones, these are convenient. This is a shout out to EQ. EQ sent me this, came in yesterday or Saturday. This is Amouage Overture Woman, and I smell it like I sprayed it because it's a screw-on. So this is, I'm going to need to use this sooner than later because this will spoil in less than 2 years for sure. So what happens is the alcohol evaporates a lot faster, so the oil will macerate, mature, and rot and spoil faster. You know, I'm not saying it's going to happen in a few months. That can happen, but more than likely a year to 2 years tops. Depends on the quality of the fragrance, but I've had a bunch of niche fragrances that have just dried out. 2 ml decants. It's usually the smaller decants that do it faster. The smaller the decant, the quicker it'll spoil, usually. And it's not all decants, but usually your typical, especially the ones with the, like the plastic atomizers and stuff like that, even with Teflon tape and everything, they're just steady leaking through that atomizer. So decants, they spoil pretty quickly. When you get a decant, you should definitely not hold on to it and hoard it. Use the damn thing. Use it, because it will go bad sooner than later. I give Further Soon Caraco Bay a try from the house. This is beautiful. It's so much more woody now. It's starting to change. I don't get a hefty fig smell from it. I just don't. So let me scroll down a little bit because we're pretty far behind. For under 150, right in the range of that would be Enclave from Amouage. A little bit more than that is what you're going to spend on 100 ml, but it's worth it. The spearmint oil is second to none. It is a spearmint oil cardamom olibanum balm. The cardamom enhances the mintiness. It brightens it up even more. you're close to that range with that price. I would say spend a little bit more, and it's nuclear performance. It's crazy strong. 100 ml is going to last you God knows how long, maybe forever. Because even 2 sprays chokes my wife out. 2 to 4 sprays is monstrous on my skin. So I would encourage checking out Amouage Enclave for just a little bit more than that price range you gave me. I've smelled it a few times. My wife has it, but I mean, she doesn't wear it all that often. So I really don't know the scent profile well enough to really discuss it. I haven't worn it in a while. I saw it earlier. We packed it earlier. I've featured it in a few videos over the years. A lot of papyrus. It's got this earthy green tones, very smoky yuzu at the top. It's still one of the better Issey fragrances. It's not as cheap as it used to be, but it's still cheap overall. You can still get it for like $40 for a 4.2 ounce. And it performs really well. It's one of those freshies that's like built for the winter because of the dark nuances that it has, but it still has that yuzu core smell that the Issey DNA is known for. What about light blue O Intense in terms of performance in the summer period? How many sprays do you recommend? I wear anywhere from 5 to 6 most of the time because it's really strong on me, and that's plenty. That's plenty. But when it comes to sprays and performance, you guys have to understand it's case by case. What I get, you won't. Very slim chance we're going to get the same experience. You guys have to remember that. Everybody, because the performance videos are the most important, and everybody wants to know what's performance, what performance. Truth is, nobody knows until they spray it on themselves. Because it's just like you don't know if you're going to smell it, like how it smells, is the same thing as you don't know how it's going to perform on you. Okay, keep that in mind. I share what it does on me with you guys, but you got to remember, it's a beast on me. Fragrance we're talking about at 5 to 6 sprays, monstrous. You might be one of those dudes that gets it, wears it a few times, and next thing you know, you're typing on Fragrantica or in my comment section, bro, me and my girl can't smell it after 30 minutes. I get that all the time. So you never know. You never know. So I would encourage you to sample it, though. Sample, sample, sample. Not the most blind buy safe fragrance on the planet. So I heard people say rotten eggs on their skin. I've never had that issue with these blue fragrances like that. Aqua Atlantique from Bulgari, that seems to be another notorious rotten egg smelling blue fragrance. So I would encourage you to sample it first for sure. I've never tried it. Never tried it. More companies are using that bottle now. So EN, not ON, EN, Enclave, not Enclave. ENCALVE. It's very fresh. But it still has the orientals that Amouage is known for. It's got your resins, your smokiness, your spices and woods, but it's super, super, super minty. Super minty. I have a bottle from 1994 of Tiffany for Men that's unspoiled. Okay, so we're at a good spot. I'm going to go ahead and jump into the next one. So this is going to be a much heavier fragrance. This has whiskey, woods, spices, and I don't remember what else. But I'm actually quite excited. It seems like something I would enjoy. I really liked what I saw with the note breakdown. So here we go. This is 100 ml, 100 milliliters. Let me unpin this. Jacques Fath Essential. Another one says Parfum. All that good stuff. Let's go ahead and cut the stickers on the side. All right. That was loud. So the juice color matches the line on the box is what it comes down to, because we got yellow juice here with a yellow line. We got brown juice with a brown line. We're learning. This is really heavy now because we're double the size. 100 ml. It's a nice bottle. I like it. Same thing. And it's a glossy cap this time instead of the matte finish of Velours. If I get it to focus, let me get me out the frame. Let's do this. Now it'll focus. See? Different finishes to the caps. You heard that? That's satisfying. It's like a bell. Wow. I have no other cap collar combo that makes that. I got to do it one more time. I'm sorry. I'm like a kid. It's impressive. All right, let's give it a spray. Paintbrush. God, that's so satisfying. I love it. I hope my other bottles do that. That is heavy. Strong in the air. It's got a leathery, like a dark leathery feel to it. Very boozy. Ooh, this is so good. It's leathery. It's spicy. It's dense woods. It kind of gives me a little bit of Overture Man without all the smoke. Like I get the richness, the booze, the woods. It's a little earthy. It's a little smoky. I'm not going to lie, it is a little smoky. This fits a scent profile of an Overture Man, a Bentley Intense, stuff like that. It's that uber masculine, boozy, heavy, cold weather evening fragrance. This is a statement maker. Holy shit, this is good. Let's go check out the notes here. Is this Velours Boisé? It is not. Velours Boisé. Jacques Fath. Higher rating, spicy, woody, sweet, leathery, and resinous. I get all of that. I don't get much sweetness. Spices, Divana. There's your sweetness. Mate, a tea note. That's weird. Bergamot, whiskey, CO2, patchouli, immortelle, carrot seed, Gaiac wood. So there is some smokiness. Ambroxan. Really? I would not have guessed that. Armenian woods, New Caledonian sandalwood. Never even heard of that. It is super dense and woody. It is smoky, a little smoky for sure. Super boozy, very spicy, and it's leathery, but there's nothing leathery about these notes. But it even says leathery in the accords. I definitely get a leather note here. It's a little earthy. I bet it's the immortelle patchouli combo and the mate, and all of that could make for this earthy accord that I'm getting. It's kind of like an earthy green, like bitter, earthy tone. Which that would make sense because mate is typically a bitter tea. It's like a bitter note from what I remember. I don't really get all that much sweetness though. But spicy, boozy, smoky, leathery, super woody though. Super, super woody. This is a home run. This is incredible. I don't need 100 ml. That's what was available for the money. Like I would have been fine with a 50 ml of this because this is a situational fragrance. This is not something you just wear every day. Not for me, anyways. Man, this is an assertive fragrance. This is one of those in-your-face statement makers. Very assertive fragrance. So far, so good. Two really good offerings from the house. I can't wait to get Caraco Bay and Greenwater. If those are home runs like these are, I'm going to end up getting the whole damn house. Because these two are really, really good. Really, really good. Like this is a little bit more wearable than Overture Man, but I put it in a similar class to Overture Man. There are some similarities, though not the same fragrance. The vibe is the same. The aromas are kind of walking similar paths to one another, not shoulder to shoulder, but they're very parallel. We're gonna let that dry down a little bit. And we're gonna give these bad boys some first impressions ratings. Spoiler alert, it's gonna be some damn good ratings. These are some damn good fragrances. Let's get caught up on here. Not really. That's a little smoky. Creamy and resinous from Elemi and stuff like it. There's some similarity, but I wouldn't call them the same. I don't think they're redundant. Enclave isn't fresh. It's mint and amber, but damn good. If you want fresh mint, you or someone like you from Italie d'Orange. If you want to go up in price, Torino 21 from Zaharoff is amazing. CHMN Privé, private mail. I have CHMN Privé. It's good stuff. Ooh, I did buy the Paris Corner Camaro Homme Intense. I hope you enjoy it when you get it. Scent of the day, the original Acqua di Gio. Sampled vetiver today. Thought it smelled super close to Dior Homme Sport. There you go. To each their own. I personally think they have just as many differences as similarities. Here's my Dior Homme Sport 2021/2022 right here. All right, let's scroll down a little bit because I got quite behind. It kind of does. That's fair. Kind of does. So you see it on the bottle right here. Probably a little bit better than on the cap. Yeah, it definitely has a similarity. So I can't put a video out with people talking about my finger. So this was by my knuckle. Now it's working its way out. It's fine. It's healing. I've got, dude, get a doctor to check that lesion, and oh, don't let that go, and all these different things. Come on, focus. 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 I know what I got to do. Okay, it focused. I was about to pull the bottle back with me to gain the focus. But yeah, every shorts video, everything. It was down here. Now it's to my nail. It's making its way out. I would say probably another week or so, and it'll be out. It'll be through the tip. It'll be out. So it's fine. It doesn't hurt. It's good. Got smashed like a week and a half ago. Sean said that our Velours line is good. I have Enclosure, which is Enclave, Velour Night, Black Iris, and Velour 50, Interlude 53 for the money. They're very good, especially the 53 clone, given the OG's price. I had a decant of the 53 X-Straight. That's one of my decants that dried out. That was a very in-your-face fragrance. Oh, man, that's super hard to wear. That is not the most wearable fragrance in the world. Not hard to wear, just very situational is an understatement for that one. Might smell close to North Stag Phenomenal Cortez, but I might be wrong. Very possible. I'm a fan, though. It does have a little bit of a Middle Eastern feel because it's so resinous with the booze. And it makes... I get where you're coming from. It's going to get room temperature if I don't friggin' drink it. Keep forgetting I have that drink. My mouth's dry. These are both so good. They really are. Elegance, class, not the most casual fragrances out there, especially not Velours Boisé, which let's do it for fun, shall we? Love it. Love it. Love it. That is the coolest sounding cap hitting the collar that I have. And I've got well over 1,000 fragrances, and that's the coolest one. That's better than Ferragamo Acqua Senziale Blues Click, which is like my favorite click before this. The Game and Hugo Reflective Edition. Good stuff. Good stuff. Polo Green. The Cologne Flanker. Good stuff. It's like ringing the bell cap. There you go. Insurrection Too Wild. So I'm assuming I'll like it. Yeah, you probably will. I haven't smelled it, but based on knowing of the line, because I do have one from the line, I could see where there's, maybe because of the resinous feel. Cheers for the tip. There you go. Smells like liquid wood to me. I'm assuming you're talking about this. You talking about this? Mind elaborating? Because we're at the bottom. I'll be able to see your comment pretty quick. Fahrenheit Cologne. It's back? Because it's been a while since they had it on there. The one I attribute that to is regular Mercedes-Benz. The one I said, like, greatest cheapie of all time. Because it's so underappreciated. That's a similar scent profile. It's been a long time since I've smelled Fahrenheit Cologne. I have smelled it before. I had a friend that had a co-work buddy that had it. And it's very similar. Not the same exact fragrance, but very similar for sure. But I wonder what the price is. Scent of the day, Rasasi Fatan. Good to see you. Good to see you, Darren. What type of scent profile do oud fragrances smell like? So oud fragrances are their own scent profile. And there's a variety of ways oud can smell. There's different grades to oud. There's different territories to get oud sourced from. There's Chinese and Cambodian. And there's a variety. There's sweet ouds. There's funky, fecal-smelling, shit-smelling ouds. There's smoky ouds. There's leathery ouds. There's dry, pencil shaving smell ouds. There's warm wood ouds. There's a lot. There's a variety out there. There's a variety. Liquid wood. Yeah, but what smells like liquid wood? Privé is my signature. I have 700 ml of this stuff. Jesus. Plus 200 ml of Alexandria's clone. Yeah, let's just say you like CH Min Privé. Wow, that's impressive. Velours Boisé giving me Rania J and Francesca Bianchi. That how you say it? Vibes. I must put it on my radar. 10-4. Pick up Tip the Ultimate. Also so good. Well, let's take a look at it. Maybe I should not hype Caraco Bay so much. There'll be too much expectation. So it's shit. No, I was up long before you had got it before me. I've been wanting it. So I like fake easy on the nose. That's fair. Manceras and stuff like that. Those are a lot more wearable for the most part. Oh, Dirty English liquid wood. Okay, gotcha. I've never smelled that fragrance. I wasn't sure what fragrance you were talking about. Just wore it. Love it in the hot weather. I can't wait for my bottle to come in. Just picked up CK1 Summer Days and Reflection. Boom. Right here within arm's reach. Part of tomorrow's video. Yeah, it's coming in. Matter of fact, it should be here Wednesday because tomorrow's a holiday. Let's look. Yeah, I ordered that in Pomelo Paradise before the fragrance buy sale. That's a separate order. Oh, supposedly today. It says arrives today. It's coming FedEx. How could it arrive today if it's in Kansas? Oh, Kansas isn't far from me. As of 7:55 in the morning. Supposedly it arrives today via FedEx. But who knows with FedEx? FedEx is shit. And then I have the new masa from Kajal coming in. That's in Commerce City. That's down the road. So I'll probably get that tomorrow. Wednesday because tomorrow's a holiday. And then I don't have an update yet on the purchase, the haul I bought for the sale. So I don't know. But yeah, I have it coming. I got alerted from Fragrance Buy. I had alerts turned on. I clicked the notify me button. So as soon as it restocked, like Wednesday of last week or whatever, I bought it right away. Like 5 minutes after it went in stock. I'm sure he does. I've heard great things of it. Fahrenheit Cologne was 137. Ooh. I don't know if that's worth it. It used to be like 70 on there. Like a year and a half, 2 years ago. Wow, it went up a lot. Noted. 100 ml tester KEDT last week for a lovely $35. That's impressive. Even came with a cap. Yeah, their testers come with caps because I have a 100 ml tester of the EDP. And it's got a cap. The 50 ml of the Eau de Toilette that I have is full presentation. Just joking. Yeah, there you go. Back to mint freshies. Best under $100. Colonia Club from Acqua di Parma is a very believable cooling effect on my skin. Mint leaf. Super, super fresh. And it's high quality too. Acqua di Parma Colonia Club. It's a green bottle. It's an amazing, super mega fresh mint leaf. Mega, mega fresh. So we're almost to an hour. Let's go ahead and give these some ratings. So, Velours. Let's talk about it a little bit. It's had some time to dry. It's not in the deep dry down or anything. It's been on me for 40 minutes, 35 minutes, something like that. Hasn't been long. It's very much green and woody. It's not as spicy as it was. It's still maintaining the freshness, but the citrus has subsided quite a bit. But it's a very woody, fresh fragrance. The woods are thick and dense. I still get a nice aromatic tone. The lavender hasn't faded. It's more of a creamy lavender than it is a soapy lavender. It's not all that powdery. And like I said, I get plenty of that oak moss. It's still very green. Just not as spicy as it was. 8 out of 10. It's great. It's not outstanding. It's not mind-blowingly good, but it's really, really good. It's great. I like it a lot. And for $41, I feel like it was quite the bargain for this 50 ml because it's quality. It's a timeless style. This is a citrus aromatic / aromatic fougere style that will never be out of style and dated, at least in my opinion. It's like this works in every generation, I think. Even though it came out in 2016, it's a classic style. It's kind of like a love letter to classic masculine, old powerhouses, 60s, 70s, 80s. Yeah, we're going with 8 out of 10. I like it a lot. Now, Velours Boisé, for good measure. Love it. That wasn't as loud. There we go. That's better. This gives me, as it's starting to settle, like niche Bentley Intense. I get a bit of that. So if you don't like Bentley Intense, you won't like this fragrance. But this is niche Bentley Intense. This is more wearable Overture Man from Amouage. It's not as harsh. It's a smoother fragrance. It's not ashy and smoky, but still the majority of the qualities of the scent profile are still here. My ring hitting it. I love it. I love this cap. This is now my favorite cap. This is damn good. Leathery, woody, boozy, smoky. Very, very, very woody. I would say woody is the main accord. Dense and woody. Rich woods, I think would be a good way to put it. This one's a 9 out of 10. This one's outstanding. This is the measuring stick from the house for me. Until I get into more of the house. I have 2 more coming. Like I said, from the brand. I bought these from Fragrance Buy. But I do have a collaboration coming with the brand with Curaçao Bay and Greenwater, which obviously are fresher fragrances. But this is the barometer. This is the measuring stick. This is the litmus test for what's great from the brand. I really, really, really like this one. It's very situational. I may never go through this 100 ml, but it is now officially in the special event rotation. Certain evenings out, it's in that rotation too. Not just, going to eat the steak at Outback where we're just kind of casual dinner date. Not necessarily for that, but a little bit more upscale than something like that. Yeah, which we do that. I would say at least once every 5 or 6 weeks. So I do have a specific rotation for that. This is going to fall in it. This is outstanding, 9 out of 10. It's awesome. Now, if you don't like those types of fragrances, Amouage, Overture Man, Bentley for Men, Intense, stuff like that, you will despise this. That is a waste of money for you. But if you like those and want what kind of is better than both, because it's more wearable than Overture Man, and Overture Man's breathtaking. And I would take this 11 times out of 10 over Bentley Intense. And Bentley Intense you get for like $30. You spend 60 and get this instead, and it's better. It's way better. Yeah, some great pickups. $100, a couple of dollars over 100 USD I spent on both of these. Very, very high quality, rich fragrances. I do believe them to be pure parfums. I don't think it's just they put parfum, but they're really eau de parfums like designers do. They're both really good, guys. I'm here for it. I started off great with this brand. Wow, they even have the perfumer on here. Okay, so I got the damn thing backwards, but the name of the perfumer is on the box. I didn't know that. That's a nice touch. So look, right here on the back side, Luca Maffei. I don't know of the perfumer, but excellent work. Kudos. Just that one has it. They're both Fath Essentials collection. This one does not have the name of the perfumer on the back. I'm going to assume this perfumer did the whole collection. I don't know. But Jacques Fath from 1946. Like I said, they've been around a very long time. Very impressive offerings. Very, very. Oh, I'm getting behind. It didn't stay still for me. Okay, where was I? Can you leave a link to those? In the description, I have links for them. Velours Boisé is sold out, but you can still get Velours for $41. There's a link in the description. Yep, you can get this one for $41. It's still available. Just watched Best Brands live cast. Bought another summer edition. Code Absolute Gold and Fragrance Net. As good as Code Absolute. I've never tried Gold because I'm not a big fan of Code Absolute. I just kind of have it. It's like my least favorite one that I have. Never mind, you already did. There you go. Can't find Acqua di Parma Colonia Club on Fragrantica. I don't know how. Should be there. Don't use Fragrantica. Use a better website. Use Parfumo or Base Notes or something like that. Fragrantica's a shithole. But if you insist, I hate to even click that damn website, but it's not going to be shown on my channel anymore moving forward. But yeah, it's right here. Aqua de Parma Colonial Club, right there. Aromatic green, citrus, fresh, spicy. Top notes: mint, bergamot, neroli, lemon, petitgrain, mandarin orange, mid of lavender, geranium, and galbanum, heart of Haitian vetiver, ambergris, and musk. Yep. It's right there, my man. It's definitely there. Is it redundant to have Velours Boisé and Hugo Noble Wood? I don't know. I don't know because I never tried Noble Wood. Possibly. Yeah, right. I might have to block that phrase in the live chat. Yeah, that's impressive magnetic caps. That's some strong ass magnets. Love those, to be honest. Would stick to a fridge, yeah, for sure. Out of stock on the large. A very nice touch. LOL noted. Been in and out. Saw that magnetic. Is it in all sizes? Yeah, I mean, in the 50 ml and the 100 ml, they both have magnetic cap. I'm assuming all sizes, yeah. I've never tried them. Never tried anything. Cecile Zarokian, yeah, she's really good. She did a bunch of big name fragrances. Yeah, she's very renowned. I was about to say that. Been trying to flow. Yeah, I saw your comment the other day. It's great. Summer green vibes, freshly under $25. Good to pick up. From will let you add unlisted fragrances as well. Okay. David, what's going on? I can't complain. Defy EDT, good stuff. My favorites, Hollister Wave 2. Yes, smells very much like Invictus Aqua. Really, really good for the money. I mean, $15 fragrance, it's solid. Those Hollister fragrances are decent. No, I haven't tried it yet. I'm going to get the 2 new ones eventually. I'm going to get them. I'll get them at some point. And on that note, we're a little over an hour. We accomplished our mission here with these Jacques Fath fragrances. I'm extremely impressed. I can't wait for Caraco Bay and Greenwater to come in. I have high hopes now after trying these 2. Definitely get your nose on them if you're interested in anything you heard here today. And make sure to check out today's video. Tomorrow's video will be 10 of the best fragrances for summer vacation. That was the second most voted upon with the members only poll for content this week. So I'll be filming that video here in a little while. It'll be out tomorrow. Make sure to like this stream before you leave. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Y'all have a good one.